Hello, and welcome back to the Blooming Journal Live. It's me, Colleen Watson, president of Century Plant Publishing, and we are going to continue our series today where we talk about the VIP playlist and what you need to talk about when you're having the talk, right? We did start with why. Today we're going to talk about the who and the how. This is where we dig deep into what's going to happen to your business if, not when, not if, something happens to you or your spouse or a parent, anything like that. So, this is where the rubber meets the road, and you look at your spouse, maybe your adult children, maybe your business partner, and you say, if I can't work, what happens? Who takes over? So, the first question you need to ask of if you're married, your spouse, if you have a business partner, them, and you need to work together on this is what happens? Who takes over? What's the plan? Because at some point, as I say, an ambulance is going to pull up in front of your house or the house of someone you love. That's inevitable. We age, we have accidents, we get ill, we die, right? The ambulance is going to pull up in front of your house or the house of someone you love. So you need to have a plan, and you need to make that plan before it happens so that when it happens, all you have to focus on is the situation in front of you and the ancillary stuff, which is very important because you know what? You still need to pay your bills. You still need to be able to put food on the table. Your income as an entrepreneur, if your income is crucial to maintain your family's lifestyle, then you need to do this. So you need to ask, first the most important person in your life. If that's your spouse, great. If that's your adult children, great. If that's your business partner, great. If those people need to work together, you need to ask them, how involved do you want to be with your family, right? Maybe your spouse is going to say, I don't want to have anything to do with your business. I never did. Um, and that's understandable, but that doesn't mean that they don't need to know what's going on in your business. And that doesn't mean that they don't need to approve of what your plan is because they, like it or not, are probably going to be involved in making sure it gets implemented. If your spouse is just like, nope, I don't want to have anything to do with this, who's going to take over next? If you have adult children, are you going to look at them, right? If you have a business partner, are you going to look at that? And how do you then divide up the profits if you're part of the business, suddenly you're not able to do it and your partner has to take over? It's not fair to keep the split the way it is. You need to have that worked out. If you don't have a partner, you don't have a spouse that's willing to do it. Maybe you don't have children. Do you have other relatives who might be willing to step in? A sibling, an aunt or uncle, those sorts of people, can be your backup. Um, if you don't have any of that, is there a key person in your business that you're going to, be like, okay, I'm going to, make you like director of daily operations. And if God forbid something happens because you know the most, you're going to be the person to take over, right? Is it going to be some combination of all of those things? And then the next thing you have to do, once you decide, once your people have dissected this, you need to decide two things. One, what is plan B in case plan A doesn't work? Because life can, if you decide it's going to be your spouse, what if both you and your spouse are injured? Who's your backup person? And then the next thing you have to do is you have to keep them up to date on what's happening with your business so that they know what's going on. They know what your outstanding debt is. They know what your current projects are, so they can step in, right? So that means having periodic, detailed discussions about your business. And that can be weird and tricky if everybody's, you're just off doing your business thing, and we're doing our work thing, and we, neither the twain shall meet, right? So that is something you have to figure out. And isn't it better to figure it out before it happens, and know that, like, okay, everything's gonna be covered. All I have to worry about is either focusing on my recovery or helping this person I love recover. Isn't that worth it? Right? I think it is. So, if you're interested in this program, the VIP video playlist, the link for that is in the show notes. I would love to have you watch and see what this is all about. If you're interested in this and want to talk, there is my calendar link, 30-minute anything talk where we can discuss this. Please do take advantage of that. Thank you so much for following along today. And remember, rock stars, it is never too late to bloom. Have a wonderful day.